Tell me when we're live. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Duluth Dylanfest. We're broadcasting to you from Torrance, California in Studio 32. My name is Andy Hill. This is our band Hard Rain, and we are sans Renee safe here today. She is recovering. She's not feeling very well, and we apologize for her absence, and we're going to do the best we can to hold down the fort. Johnny's in the basement mixing up the medicine. I'm on the pavement thinking about the government. Man in trench coat, badge out, laid off. Says he's got a bad cough and wants to get it paid off. Oh, look out, kid, something you did. God knows when, but you're doing it again. You better duck down the alleyway looking for a new friend. Man in the coonskin cap and the big pen wants $11 bills. He only got 10. Maggie comes fleet-foot, face full of black soot, talking at the heat put, plants in the bed, but phone's tapped anyway. Maggie says and many say, must bust an early man, orders from a DA. Look out, kid, don't matter what you did. Walked on your tiptoes, don't try no boats. Better stay away from those that carry around a fire hose. Keep a clean nose, watch your plain clothes. You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows. Get sick, get well, hang around an inkwell, hang bell, hard to tell, anything is gonna sell. Try hard, get by, get back, right braille, get jail, jump bail. Join the army if you fail. Look out, kid, keep it all hidden. Jump down a manhole, light yourself a candle. Don't wear scandals, try to avoid the scandals. Don't wanna be a bum, you better chew gum. The pump don't work, a van will suck the handle. Short pants romance, learn to dance, get dressed, get blessed, try to be a success, please her, please him, buy gifts, don't steal, don't live, plenty years of school and they put you on the day shift. Look out, kid, they keep it all hid, better jump down a manhole, light yourself a candle, don't wear sandals, try to avoid the scandals. Don't wanna be a bum, you better chew gum, the pump don't work, a band will stuck the handles. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. And a special hello to the audience in the driveway. Well, over the course of 16 months, Bob Dylan wrote the world's best catalog of music for civil rights, for civil liberties, for anti-war purposes. It was so good that we still associate him with that body of material. But it was a very, very short period of time, and then he wrote this song and moved on to many other things. This one's called My Back Pages. Crimson flames tied through my ears, rolling high in mighty traps. Mouse with fire on flaming roads, using ideas as my maps. We'll meet on edges soon, said I, proud neath heated brow. But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. Take it, John.
Half-cracked prejudice leap forth, rip down all hate I screamed. Lies in life is black and white, spoke from my skull I dreamed. Romantic facts of musketeers, foundation deep somehow. But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. Girls' faces form the forward pass, from phony jealousy to memorizing politics of ancient history, flung down by corpse evangelists, unthought of those somehow. But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. A self-ordained professor's tongue, too serious to fool, spouted out that liberty is just equality in school. Equality, I spoke their word as if a wedding vow. But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. So much older then, I'm younger than that now. In a soldier's stance I aim my hand at the mongrel dogs who teach, fearing not I become my enemy in the instant that I preach. Good and bad I define these terms, quite clear no doubt somehow. But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. My guard stood hard when abstract threats, too noble to neglect, deceived me into thinking I had something to protect. Good and bad, I define these terms, quite clear, no doubt, somehow. But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. But I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. Thank you. bass player is cute, huh? Never heard that one before, but
That must be a weird
can we
internet
adjust?
connection.
Yeah, can we adjust the video? Oh, that's Dave Batty on the bass guitar, ladies and gentlemen. People's sexiest man of the year. Yeah.
That $10 to my wife paid off.
Well, and I think it was 1988, Bob Dylan got together with a group of guys, and we have a photo of them over on the wall, but maybe I'll show them to you. Dave, could you go and show that to the camera? Do you have a cable on that?
Yeah, Mr. Cutie.
I'd do, yeah, since you're so beautiful. Yeah. So that is the Traveling Wilburys. And and that's Bob Dylan and his four friends, Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, George Harrison, and
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
the guy with the glasses, Roy Orbison.
There you go.
Yeah.
I really was listening. I just wanted to.
And we'd like to do one of their songs for you now. This is from the Traveling Wilburys Volume 2.
Ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Tweeter and the Monkey Man were hard up for cash. They stayed up all night selling cocaine and hash to an undercover cop who had a sister named Jan. For reasons unexplained, she loved the Monkey Man. Tweeter was a Boy Scout before she went to Vietnam. Found out the hard way, nobody gives a damn. That knew that they'd find freedom just across the Jersey line. So they hopped into a stolen car, take Highway 99, and the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they stand, and never saw them when they fell. Huh. Huh. The undercover cop never liked the Monkey Man. Even back in childhood, he wanted to see him in a can. She got married at 14 to a racketeer named Bill. She made secret calls to the Monkey Man from a mansion on the hill. It was out on Thunder Road, Tweeter at the wheel. Crashed into paradise, you could hear them tires squeal. The undercover cop pulled up, said, every one of you here's a liar. If you don't surrender now, it's gonna go down to the wire. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they stand, and never saw them when they fell. Huh. Huh. An ambulance rolled up, straight to for close behind. Tweeter took his gun away and messed up his mind. The undercover cop was found tied up to a tree near the souvenir stand by the old abandoned factory. Next day the undercover cop was hot in pursuit, taking the whole thing personal. He didn't care about the loot. Janet told him many times it was you to me who taught that in Jersey anything's legal as long as you don't get caught. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they stand, and never saw them when they fell. Huh. Huh. Someplace near Railway Prison, they ran out of gas. Undercover cop had cornered him, said, you didn't think that this could last. Jen jumped up out of bed, said, there's someplace I got to go. Took a gun out of the drawer, saying it's best and you don't know. The next day the undercover cop was found face down in a field. The Monkey Man was on the river bridge using Tweeter as a shield. Jan said to the Monkey Man, I ain't fooled by Tweeter's curl. I knew him long before he ever became a Jersey girl. The walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they stand, and never saw them when they fell. saw them when they stand, I never saw them when they fell. Now the town of Jersey City is quiet and down again, sitting in a gambling club called the Lion's Den. TV set was blowed up, every bit of it was gone, ever since the night the news show that the Monkey Man was on. Think I'll go to Florida, I'll get myself some sun. There ain't no more opportunity here, everything been done. Sometime I think of Tweeter, sometimes I think of Chance, sometime I don't think of nothing but the Monkey Man. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they stand, and never saw them when they fell. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when they fell. Ho! 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 Thank you. Yes.
When you talk more into the microphone. They can hear you sing, they can't hear you talk.
Okay.
And speaking of talking, John, did you have something to tell us?
Apparently I do. These are one of the announcements that we're going to make along the way today. And apparently on Tuesday, May 24th, 2022, Bob Dylan Front Porch Birthday Party with live music by Greg Taberzi. That's at the Bob Dylan Childhood Home. It's from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Check it out. It's free. Yeah.
You gotta like that.
Wow, I wished for a little more response.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Okay, hold. I wish for a little less response.
yeah. Didn't realize it was an audience of 1%ers for whom the free cover charge would be, not so significant. But that's cool. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do one from Highway 61 Revisited. All right, all set over there.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
When your mother sends back all your invitations, and your father to your sister he explains, and you're tired of yourself and all of your creations, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Won't you come see me, Queen Jane? When all the flower ladies want back what they had lent you, and the smell of their roses does not remain, and all of your children start to resent you, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Won't you come see me, Queen Jane? When all of the clowns that you have commissioned have died in battle or in vain, and you're sick of all this repetition, won't you come see me,
should be more drastic. Won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Ah, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? When all of the bandits that you turn your other cheek to all lay down their bandanas and complain, and you want somebody that you don't have to speak to. Won't you come see me? Won't you come see me? Won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Oh, thank you very much. That's called Queen Jane approximately. I detect that we have a little technological glitch. So this camera is not working? Okay, let me check the connections. Is someone could you make whatever your announcement was supposed to be?
Yeah.
And also, check my mic.
Yeah. I have a very important announcement. I have an announcement. Friday, May 27th, 2022, there's a Dylanfest singer-songwriter contest. John, this might be your big opportunity. It's at the Sacred Heart Music Center, 2022 4th Street in Duluth, from 7 to 10 p.m. Tickets are on Eventbrite. But here's the good news. They're free, but please reserve your tickets in advance, because if you show up without a ticket, you're out of there. No, they'll probably let you in. So tickets are free, but you have to reserve your tickets in advance. Wow. Contest is limited to 15 people, and for details, follow the link.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
That's it.
Beautiful.
That was
Thank you.
perfect, because I think did we correct stuff?
We fixed the camera. I think we fixed my mic. You're a miracle worker, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you. Just actually, they fixed themselves.
Fixed itself, yeah.
With Andy's help.
All right, let's see. All set over there? And this is one that the Rolling Stones piano player, can anybody tell me his name? Chuckinator? Ian
Stewart.
Stewart, that's right. I never get tired of telling this story, but I can never remember Ian Stewart's name. He was the piano player for all the great Rolling Stones songs.
Nicky Hopkins played some too.
That's true,
Okay.
and so did another guy. But here's the thing. Ian Stewart hated playing songs in a minor key. So when it got to that part that went, childhood living, and it played that B minor, he said, ooh, and he walked out of the session. And they had to call in like Nicky Hopkins or somebody.
I think technically Barry Manilow was in the next studio and he played that one chord.
Yeah. But according to Ian Stewart, this next song is the only decent thing Dylan ever wrote. He didn't know it's not blowing in the wind, it's not hard rain, it's not like a Rolling Stone, it's not Chimes of Freedom, so take it easy. It's called, well, it's a song about a guy who doesn't like nature. He thinks nature's boring and he can't wait to get back to the pollution and the hustle and bustle of the big city. It's called Watching the River Flow.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
What's the matter with me? I just don't have much to say. Daylight beating down over the chimney tops. I'm still in this all-night cafe. Walking to and from beneath the moon, out to where the trucks are rolling slow. Sit down on this bank of sand and watching the river flow. Wish I was back in the city instead of this old bank of sand. Daylight beating down over the chimney tops and the one I love so close at hand. If I had wings and I could fly, you know where I would go. But right now I'll just sit here so contentedly and watch the river flow. People disagreeing on everything, yep. Makes you stop and wonder why. Well, yesterday I saw somebody on the street, just couldn't help but cry. Let the river keep on a rolling, no matter what gets in the way, which way the wind does blow. As long as it does, I'll sit here and watch the river flow. Let it flow, Kirk. Yesterday I saw somebody on the street who was really sure. This old river keep on a rolling, no matter what gets in the way, which way the wind does blow. As long as it does, I'll sit here, watch the river flow. I'll watch the river flow. I'll watch the river flow. Oh yeah. Watch the river flow. Yeah, watch the river flow. Yeah, watch the river flow. Yeah, watch the river flow. Oh yeah. Well, I'll just sit here on this bank of sand and watch the river flow. Thank you. Yes, he was bored. Needed a shot of energy. All right. Okay, I believe I have an announcement, right?
You do.
Oh, no, you do.
I do, but I was going to stretch it out a little bit since we moved Dave up.
Okay. Could I just want to, so that I don't forget, I want to thank Zane and Kathleen, a couple of folks from Minnesota who made this all possible for us. We visited Minnesota a couple months ago, and they treated us really well. And as a result of that, we're here with you this afternoon, this evening. So Zane and Kathleen, thank you so much for your wonderful treatment.
May I walk in front of the camera?
Sure. Okay, and now the lovely Sandy Behar is... Oh, that's Zane and Kathleen. Okay, great. Hopefully, some people are saying a little lower. Lower. I'm sorry that I don't have a monitor here, so I can't help you. All I can say is that...
Lower.
So that's Zane and Kathleen.
Yeah, lower. Zane and Kathleen.
Zane. A room full of comedians.
Well, since we're on the subject of Zane and Kathleen did ask that we send a special thank you to the Minnesota State Art Board.
The Minnesota State Art Board.
Yes.
Yes, for their, I believe they're the primary supporter of this event, which I'm pretty sure is called Duluth Dylanfest, because that's what it says on the poster over there.
I think
So,
that,
yeah.
okay. Oh, I'm glad.
Well, this goes out to those guys. Far between sundown's finish and midnight's broken toll, we're tucked inside the doorway, thunder crashing as majestic bells of bolts struck shadows in the sounds, seeming to be the chimes of freedom flashing. Flashing for the warriors, the strength is not to fight. Flashing for the refugees on the unarmed road to flight. And for each and every underdog, soldier in the night. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. The city's melted furnace, unexpectedly we watched, with faces hidden while the walls were tightening. There's the echo of the wedding bells before the blowing rain, dissolved into the wild bells of lightning. Tolling for the rebel, tolling for the rape, tolling for the luckless, the curtain in a far-off corner flashed, and the hypnotic splattered mist was slowly lifting. Electric lights still struck like arrows by the fallen ones, condemned to drift or else be kept from drifting. Tolling for the searching ones on their speechless seeking trail, for the lonesome-hearted lover with too personal a tale, and for each unharmful gentle soul misplaced inside a jail. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing, starry-eyed and laughing, as I recall when we were caught, trapped by an old track of ours, for they hang suspended. And as we listened one last time, oh, and we watched with one last look, spellbound and swallowed till the tolling ended. Tolling for the aching ones whose wounds cannot be nursed, for the countless confused, accused, misused, strung out ones, worse. Yeah, for every hung-up person in this whole wide universe, and we gaze upon the chimes of freedom flashing, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Woo! So, Andy, I think you have something to say now.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna take out my cue card here for this one. Hey, everybody watching on Thursday, May the 26th. It's the freewheeling Duluth Does Dylan CD release show. And look, where's a copy? Dave, could you go up and, or Sandy, or somebody, could you go and put that in the, which camera is on, Sandy?
Camera 3.
3, that one there. That's 4, okay. Maybe John could take it out there.
All right.
Okay. That's right. So the point is, the camera number 3. Oh, okay, there you go. Thursday, May the 26th, the freewheeling Duluth Does Dylan CD release show. And that is the CD, folks. I believe it's a whole bunch of artists from, I'm guessing they're from Duluth, but I could be wrong. Maybe somebody from Duluth in the loop could confirm or disconfirm that suspicion. It's at the Earth Rider Festival grounds. That's 1617 North 3rd Street, Superior, Wisconsin. Wow, they're having a Duluth CD release show in Superior, Wisconsin. I'm not going to figure that out. 6 to 9 p.m. Doors open at 5, music at 6. It's a measly, laughingly small 5 squid to get in. So that's Thursday, May the 26th, Superior, Wisconsin. Don't miss the Duluth Does Dylan CD release show. Oh, we have company? Okay. All right, we'd like to get,
Perfect.
is that her? So Renee, we missed your voice here today, Renee.
Oh, I know, Andy. I really wish I could sing with you guys. You sound great.
Yeah, but we would be a lot better with you here, for sure.
Oh, I know. But you're okay anyway.
Bye, Renee.
I'm just kidding. That was me, you guys.
Oh, really?
Now I'd like to introduce one of the smartest men, actually the smartest guy in the band. So that's
a low bar.
yeah. I don't know. You're up against Kirk and
Renee.
Hey, John, Andy, did I mention I skipped a grade when I was in grammar school? I just want to throw that out there, okay?
But he's been playing drums for you all night. But he plays a whole bunch of things, and one of them is the piano. So why don't you sing us a song? What are you going to do for us this afternoon, John?
I don't know. I thought I'd just wing it.
Yeah.
When the rain's blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. Evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears. I could offer you a million years to make you feel my love. No, you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. Known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There is nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Oh yeah. Storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highways of regret. Winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. See, I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
John Hoke.
Thank you.
Yes, beautiful. So, Andy, who else is up there with you, since the people in Duluth may not know you guys?
On the electric guitar and later on the mandolin, over here on camera 4 is Kierkegaard, Hercules, Kirk Macon. And on the bass guitar, that is Dave Batty. There you go. On the piano and the drums and lead vocals, that's John Hoke. And tuning up his guitar is me, Andy Hill.
Yeah, tune it, yeah.
Wait, that's not your guitar. That's Renee's guitar.
Yeah. I know, and I'm looking for my harp rack.
Right there on the floor in front of the piano.
Oh, thank you.
It's off the rails now.
All right, in 1975, Bob Dylan released yet another masterpiece called Blood on the Tracks, and we want to make sure we do one song from that album for you this afternoon. 'Twas in another lifetime, one of toil and blood, when blackness was a virtue and the road was full of mud. I came in from the wilderness, a creature void of form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. And if I pass this way again, you can rest assured I'll always do my best for her, on that I give my word. In a world of steel-eyed death and men, all fighting to be born. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Suddenly I turned around, she was standing there, with silver bracelets on her wrists, flowers in her hair. She walked up to me so gracefully, took my crown of thorns. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I was burned out from exhaustion, buried in the hail, poison in the bushes, blowed out on the trail. Hunted like a crocodile, ravaged in the corn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Now there's a wall between us, something has been lost. I took too much for granted, got my signals crossed. Just to think that it all began on an uneventful morn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Now I've heard newborn babies wailing like a mourning dove, an old man with ragged teeth who are stranded without love. Do I understand your question, man? Is it hopeless, forlorn? Come in, she said, I'll give ya shelter from the storm. Now the deputy walks on hard nails and preacher rides a mount. Nothing really matters much, it's doom alone that counts. And the one-eyed undertaker, he blows a feudal horn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm.
Now I'm a living in a foreign country, but I'm a bound to cross the line. Beauty walks a razor's edge, someday I'll make it mine. If I could only turn back the clock to when God and her were born. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Shelter from the storm. I'll give you shelter from the storm. Thank you very much. That, of course, is Shelter from the Storm, from Blood on the Tracks. All right, and you know, we're advertising a lot of stuff tonight, and one thing that we don't want to forget is on June 4th, if you're, we are broadcasting here from Torrance, California. If you're local in the South Bay, or anywhere else, but primarily the South Bay of California, we're having our 32nd annual Bob Dylan Festival. It's going to be held at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center, and it is 8 hours of Bob Dylan songs, no repeats. This year we're going to get through at least 65. We're going to include all the big hits and lots of deep cuts, some stuff that, you know, remained in the vaults for many, many years until Bob released them on a, or someone released them on a bootleg, etc., that kind of stuff. So we are going to expand from this rockin' 4-piece to a 9-piece rock and roll extravaganza with the great Marty Rifkin on pedal steel. We're flying in Steve Craig from Hawaii. He's going to play some drums and guitar and sing for you, and a bunch of other people. Of course, we'll have Renee Safier, who's leaned up against the wall. She's holding up the wall over there. The wallflower, Renee Safier. And who else is in the band? Jeff Delasanti on the saxophone. Joe Cacavo on the mandolin, the banjo, and the electric guitar. And I think that's about it. But then we'll be joined by about 50 musical friends from around town. So you don't want to miss that. That's Saturday, June the 4th. Get your tickets at andyandrenee.com.
Wow.
Nice.
Hey, Andy. I'm glad you mentioned it was an 8-hour thing, because when you said the 32nd Bob Dylan Festival, I was going to say that was going to be pretty short. But then, what? Oh, come on.
8 hours, who has that kind of material? Really, 30 seconds.
Yeah, sorry, I should have wordsmithed that a little better.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out. I'm sure a lot of people were confused by that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Instead of a deep dive, we were going to do a medley of 1 second of 30 of his biggest hits. Yeah.
That'd be a trick.
All right.
Now you might have something.
Now, this one is a special request. This is one we haven't played. I couldn't tell you the last time we played this one. But this one is a special request for Zane Bale. Are you ready, Kierkegaard?
Yeah, I think. I'm ready.
Okay. It's called Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're lost in the rain and war ends, and it's Easter time too, and gravity fails and negativity won't pull you through, don't put on any airs when you're down on Bog Avenue. They've got some hungry women, they really make a mess out of you. If you see St. Annie, please tell her thanks a lot. I haven't got the strength to get up and take another shot. And my best friend, my doctor, won't even tell me what it is I've got. Sweet Melinda, the peasants call her the goddess of gloom. She speaks good English, she invites you up into her room. And you're so kind and careful not to go to her too soon. And she takes your voice and leaves you howling at the moon. Up on Housing Project Hill, it's either fortune or fame. You must pick one or the other, although neither ought to be what they claim. If you're looking to get silly, you might as well go back to from where you came. Because the cops don't need you, man, they expect the same. Take one, Kurt. Authorities, they just stand around and boast of how they blackmailed the sergeant at arms into leaving his post and picking up Angel, who just arrived here from the coast. She looked so fine at first, but left looking just like a ghost. Started out on Sierra Nevada, but soon hit the hardest stuff. Everybody said they'd stand behind me when the game got rough. But the joke was on me, there was nobody even there to bluff. I'm going back to New York City, I do believe I've had enough. I'm going back to New York City, I do believe I've had enough. Hey guys, that was just like Tom Thumb's Blues. All right.
You look at me. I didn't mean to. I was looking at the picture.
All right, there seems to be a little argument over there. Okay, it looks like we might have a request here, you guys. Let's see.
It's a note. It's a reminder. No request.
Thanks for playing along.
That's right. We want to remind you, if you enjoy what you're hearing and seeing, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is Renee Safe here, R-E-N-E-E, S as in Sam, A, F as in Frank, I-E-R. YouTube, Renee Safe here. Join us. We put on a live stream about once a week, and we have 171 over the course of the pandemic. If you want to see the range of stuff that we know. We know a lot of Bob Dylan, but we know a lot of other stuff too.
Barry Manilow. What's wrong with him? Jeez.
Hey, Annie, I always thought that was Renee's affair.
Renee's affair? That's how you can remember it. That's right, yeah. But which one? Everybody's going to be asking.
Ouch.
She's not here to defend herself.
Yeah, she is. She's over there being a wallflower.
Yeah, Renee's affair. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
May I suggest ventriloquist school?
Did you just throw her on the floor?
Yeah, I threw her under the bus. Yeah. All right. This one's for Jeannie. It's called Love Minus Zero. My love, she speaks like silence, without ideals of violence. She doesn't have to say she's faithful, yet she's true like ice, like fire. People carry roses, make promises by the hour. My love, she laughs like the flowers Valentine's can't buy her. In the dime stores and bus stations, people talk over situations, read books, repeat quotations, draw conclusions on the wall. Some speak of the future. My love, she speaks softly. She knows there's no success like failure, and that failure's no success at all. Statues made of matchsticks crumble into one another. My love winks, she does not bother. She knows too much to argue or to judge. Statues made of matchsticks crumble into one another. My love winks, she does not bother. She knows too much to argue or to judge. A bridge at midnight trembles, the country doctor rambles, bankers' nieces seek perfection, expecting all the gifts that wise men bring. The wind howls like a hammer, and the night blows rainy. My love, she's like a summer raven at my window with a broken wing. Thank you very much. I've got a request. Can we play the first half of the third verse?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, ah.
The cloak and dagger dangles, madams light the candles, and ceremonies of the horsemen
even the pond must hold a grudge. Okay, good. So you can splice that in so that we have both parts of that verse, everybody. Thank you. That was very well done.
Good count-in, John. I'm impressed.
No, but I've got about 5 things I'd like to cut and paste. Okay, let's go to song 3 now. Tweeter and the Monkey Man. By the way, it occurs to me that one of those characters from that song was way ahead of his time. He was tweeting all the way back in the all those years ago. It was weird.
All right, well, I don't know what it was, like a day ago or, 36 hours ago, Kathleen Aisling texted me and said, you know what, with Renee not feeling well, you can do some non-Dylan stuff. So we're going to do one song for you. It's the title track to our album, Fuse 32. So this is not a Bob Dylan song, but bear with us.
Can I talk to you for a second? Yeah. Then we'll do Tambourine Man after this. No, that's good. You're all set up. Let's do it. No, don't be sorry.
He's Canadian.
Well, I apologize to the members of the band, the public at large, and the world in general. I skipped a song in the set list, but and now it's thrown Kirk for a loop. I apologize specifically to Kirk. All right, are we all set?
No, Kirk's not playing.
Places with the gavels and maps, anonymous faces, satellites, wiretaps, a pipeline flowing next to a feather in the dirt. You check to see which way the wind is blowing. You can never be sure. Open your eyes, take a look around. Everybody's waving flags, and the fuse keeps burning down. Served like his father, proud and brave. He believed his presidents in the manner he was raised. He came back wounded with a terminal disease. No one knows the name of in these years of secrecy. Open your eyes, take a look around. Everybody's waving flags, and the fuse keeps burning down. Take a look around. Everybody's waving flags, and the fuse keeps burning down. Down. There's a cave inside a mountain, a hunter on the hill. We try to tame the beast. We first trained how to kill. But truth arrives in whispers,
and enlightenment, if at all, with shackles round the ankles, rattles down the halls, where hatred spirals, she rises like a ghost from a gun, from the heart of every wounded father, through the veins of every son. Thank you very much.
Wow.
All right, and now to the part that we forgot. All right, where did my rat go this time? There we go.
Orthodontal device.
That's right. I got to take this off when I get to grade 8. All right, this is another one that eventually is going to feature John Hoke on the lead vocal.
Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. No, I had no idea.
And it's going to feature Kirk Macon on the mandolin. Woo!
Did you know? All right.
And I believe this is from the album Bringing It All Back Home. For those of you who don't stay current with all of this stuff, that was the album that Bob Dylan went electric. One side was acoustic and one side was electric, and this was one of the hits from the acoustic side. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, has vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Take it, John.
Take me for a trip upon your magic swirling ship. All my senses have been stripped. My hands can't feel the grip. My toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wondering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for the fade unto my own parade. Cast a dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Take me disappearing through the smoke rings of my mind, down the foggy ruins of time, far past the frozen leaf, the haunted frightened tree, out to the windy beach, and far from the twisted reach of crazy sorrow. Is to dance beneath the diamond sky with one hand waving free, silhouetted by the sea, circled by the circus sands, with all memory and fate driven deep beneath the waves. Let me forget about today until tomorrow. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll
Thank you very much. That's what's called the mighty wind ending, for those of you who are not hip enough to recognize that. All right, we are barreling to the end. We got time for 2 more songs.
Stunned silence.
Yeah.
It was unhappy
One less
silence.
song. Yeah. And the crowd goes. Yeah. It's a standing evacuation. Yeah. No. Have we got through all the announcements? Have we
Yes.
said all the things that we need to say? We can just go ahead and rock.
You've said everything you
Okay.
need to say.
All right, here's a special request for Kathleen. Oh, the ragman draws circles up and down the block. I'd ask him what the matter was, but I know that he don't talk. And the ladies treat me kindly, and they furnish me with tape. Deep inside my heart, I know I can't escape. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile with the Memphis blues again. Shakespeare, he's in the alley with his pointed shoes and his bells, speaking with some French girl who says that she knows me well. And I would send a message to find out if she's talked. The post office has been stolen and the mailbox is locked. Ah, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck here inside a mobile with the Memphis blues again. Mona tried to warn me. She said, stay out of the train lights. She said that all those railroad men just drink up your blood like wine. And I said, I didn't know that. But then again, there's only one I've met, and he just smoked my eyelids and punched my cigarette. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile with the Memphis blues again. Grandpa died last week. Now he's buried in the rocks. And everybody still talks about how badly they are shocked. But me, I expected it to happen. I knew he'd lost control when he built a fire on Main Street and shot it full of holes. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck here inside a mobile with the Memphis blues again. Well, the teen preacher looked so baffled when I asked him why he dressed with 20 pounds of headlights stapled to his chest. And he cursed me when I proved to him, said, see, not even you can hide. You see, you're just like me. I hope you're satisfied. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile with our Memphis blues again. Now the senator came down here showing everyone his gun and handing out free tickets to the wedding of his son. And me, I nearly got busted. Wouldn't it be my luck to get caught without a ticket and be discovered beneath the trunk? Oh,
to be stuck inside a mobile with our Memphis blues again. When Ruthie says come see her in a honky-tonk lagoon, where I can watch her waltz for free beneath the Panamanian moon. And I said, oh, come on now, you know about my debutante. She says your debutante just knows what you need, but I know what you want. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile with our Memphis blues again. Now the bricks lay on Grand Street where the neon madmen climb. They all fall there too perfectly. It all seems too well timed. And me, I sit so patiently, waiting to find out what price you have to pay to get out of going through all these things twice. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck here inside a mobile with the Memphis blues again. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us here on Duluth Dylanfest, and we are honored to be part of it. Thanks to the in-studio audience for driving across town and joining us. We're going to do a song from Bob Dylan's 1967 album, John Wesley Harding.
I think we should thank Andy for remembering all those darn words. Dude, man.
We got through that whole one. We didn't have to go back and get like the second half of the
No,
seventh
but you
verse.
forgot a verse on that last one.
Did I?
You totally forgot. No, you did not.
All right. Okay.
Hang on a second. We got Kirk is massaging his guitar.
There must be some way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessman, he drink my wine, blind man dig my herb. None of them along the line know what any of it is worth.
No reason to get excited. Yeah, the thief he kindly spoke. There are many here among us feel that life is but a joke. You and I, we've been through that. That is not our fate. Let us stop talking fussing now. Now the hour's getting late.
All along the watchtower, princes kept the view. All the women came
came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the distance, a wildcat did growl. Two riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. Watchtower. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Zane. Thank you, Kathleen. Duluth, Dylanfest. We're called Hard Rain. That